Hey everyone, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here.
Hello.
And welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, episode number 124.
Yes, welcome everybody to another Thursday live stream. If you're new here, my name is Arit and this is Jewel. We're founders of Essetino Media. You create profitable content so you can make a living doing what you love all day and every day. That's what we talk about here on this channel. So we host these live streams every single Thursday to hang out with you because sometimes it can be a little one-sided, one way on YouTube when we're releasing videos. So we want to chat with you, get to know you, what you're up to, what you're creating, and also talk with each other. There's a ton of amazing entrepreneurs and creators in this community that you could get to know.
And so let's start off with some good energy. How was your week? Share a win. You guys can see our win already. That happened a couple days ago, but we want to hear your wins as well.
Yes, so put in the comments something that you're excited for having checked off your list, something that you're proud of getting done this past week, something that was really cool that happened this past week or went well. We'd love to hear about it. So put in the comments, please.
All right, with Lisa saying congrats on your 50,000. Thank you so much. Lisa. And how do we pronounce this name?
Defesio? I hope I'm not butchering that. Correct me if I'm wrong. But thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate having you here.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You guys need to be telling us your wins. Everybody's just congratulating us. That Timothy's in the house. That is an incredible achievement. So proud of you both. I know it. We'll tell the story of how I was notified that I got 50,000 and exactly what I was doing, because it was very surreal. Totally surreal when it happened.
Yeah.
Roland saying congratulations. Hey, Roland.
Thank you. Hi,
and
Roland.
Brother Corey, worship leader, congratulations.
Hello, Corey.
They're saying it was a fine, praise God. Yeah, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And Phil in the house.
Hi, Phil.
Congrats on the 50K. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Thank you, guys.
And Beauty by Bridget. Congrats. On your YouTube channel.
That's
awesome.
Amazing. You all supported me with my first YouTube channel. That's
amazing. So cool.
I love that.
Yeah, I love seeing all the new people on here.
And hello, Rye.
Rye's in the house. Hey, Rye. Thank you so much for the congrats. And Getting It Done North of 7 says this channel reached 12K and
CSR.
Yeah, I'm coming up with the name again.
Is it? Do you mean CTR? Click through rate? Reach to
the other channel is not.
It's
not called
sorry.
CF Moto Side Rider.
Yeah, it's not. I think that's what's messing us up.
Yeah.
It's not called CF Moto.
It's called Fanatical Side Rider.
But CSR and Fanatical. You'll have to help us out with that,
okay.
Roland. But the other channel reached 2,000 subscribers. That's amazing. You're Roland sharing a win with us.
Yeah.
Super cool. You just keep knocking off those milestones too, Roland.
Yeah.
Amazing. Crown Vicky's creation. Hello. I took the bold step of starting a YouTube channel this week.
Whoa, congrats.
Yeah.
That's really cool.
This is perfect, guys. For those of you who are like just starting YouTube channels, because we're in this live stream going to be sharing 10 things 10 takeaways, lessons, pieces of advice of how we got to 50,000 subscribers.
Yeah, things that we've learned along the way, and we want to share them with you for any of you guys that are wanting to grow YouTube channels. Okay. And people are saying you're welcome. Yeah, I quickly made this sign here. And that'll be like
this was like a 2-second sign.
Okay, ready?
What are we doing?
No, sorry, it's in front of my face. No, we're taking a photo. Okay, ready?
Who's taking the photo?
Well, I'm gonna grab it later. Hold on, I'll grab it later.
Take the screenshot. 1, 2. Thank you, guys. Yeah, awesome. that was our little moment where we can grab batching. A screenshot. Yeah, batching, exactly. One of our tips. We'll talk more about that.
Yeah, get a screenshot in, get the sound bites in. But yeah, share your wins. Oh, and another thing that we wanted to share was next week.
Yes. So next week is a special episode. It's going to be a special live stream, same time, Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern. We're going to do a little holiday session special where we're going to invite some of you up on the screen.
Yeah,
yeah, go ahead.
I was going to say it's December 22nd.
Yeah.
Thursday. It's going to be the Christmas edition of the live because it's the last one before Christmas. And we know it's 3 days before, but whatever, that's fine. And so it's going to be the Christmas edition, special edition of the live. It's episode going to be 125, which is funny because 25 is Christmas. But
125, and it'll be a little holiday party.
Yes, holiday party. So we're going to invite you guys to come up on the screen. StreamYard says that you can have like 10 people on the screen at once. So what we want to do is we're going to have a Christmas party, a live Christmas party on StreamYard, and see if we can get 10 people on. And it's going to be orchestrated. Not everybody's going to be speaking all at once.
Yeah.
And so each person will get a chance to speak and whatever, and we'll ask you some questions. Have some fun. Have holiday fun.
We'll have like a Brady Bunch set of like 9 or 10 people on, depending on who wants to join the party. And bring your holiday cheer, your holiday spirit, whether that means, lights behind you, your holiday drink, wearing a cool sweater, like whatever you want to do, right? It's going to be a fun time, fun little party live thing online here.
Yeah. We're going to be doing some prizes.
Yes. And also the usual, you guys know us, prize giveaways.
Yeah. We're going to have some cool prizes.
The usual spin the wheel thing.
Yeah.
Right?
It's going to be totally fun.
Yeah. We won't blast the music this time, but we'll keep it.
No, we might.
Blast people's ears off?
That was fun last time.
We'll definitely choose some good music, but I don't want to like kill eardrums here.
That was really fun last time when I chose that music.
Yeah, so that's what's happening next week, guys. Next Thursday.
We'll send out an email. We'll post it on our social media. It'll be all around blasted. Maybe I'll even do a video earlier that day.
Yeah.
Like I'll go live earlier and I'll be like, hey, we're going to be doing a Christmas party.
Little announcement? Yeah, of course. Sounds good.
Cool.
Thanks for clarifying, Roland.
Yeah.
Phil says, I think when I started coming on this live stream, you were coming up to 30,000 and my channel just hit 1,000 at the time.
Wow. And you're like at 12,000.
So cool.
You are going at a faster rate for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because if you were at 1 and I believe you're at like 12 or 13 or something now.
It's so cool to see like where we all first started when we came together and met each other, and now the growth that has happened between then and now.
Mm-hmm.
Really
it's
cool.
Crazy.
Thanks for bringing that up, Phil.
And then, looking forward to it. Yeah, it's going to be a fun time. Prizes, fun, Christmas fun. Those episodes when we do giveaways are always a lot of fun for me.
1,200 in total sales for my online course since I launched it about 2 months ago.
Amazing. That's $1,200 more than you had before, right?
Yeah, I was going to say, just like that, Timothy, you have some extra revenue there from all of your efforts. And it's just, that you put all the effort in there and then it's going to just keep selling as well. So of course you make updates or whatever if you need to, but that's going to pay off ongoing. So amazing.
And I was going to say, in 2023, which is happening soon, that new show idea that I was talking about, where we're going to try marketing experiments. So I'm going to try out different marketing avenues, both digital, might be in the physical world. Maybe I buy an ad on something at a bus stop or something. I don't know. Who knows what it's going to be? But I'm going to be trying out different avenues of marketing to see if we can get some sales. In particular, we're going to be using our course as an experiment, the Profitable Channel, and using these marketing outlets to see if we can make more sales for the course. And I'm going to be documenting the journey, like each episode is going to be a different technique.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to show it whether it did well, it failed, or I broke even, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And it'd be page strategies, free strategies, and like I said, digital or physical strategies. So we're going to be working on that in 2023. Honestly, I've been hesitant on it because we haven't come up with a cool name. We haven't come up with a cool show, like, because I want it to be like a marketing show,
Mm-hmm.
like an episodical. It's going to be like episode 1 of this show, right? And I haven't come up with it yet. I want to use our new software that we got to see if it can come up with a cool name.
Yeah, we're currently in the midst of like planning different projects for 2023, right? This is the time now where we sit and think about, okay, well, what do we want to do differently in 2023? What do we want to create?
Mm-hmm.
So that's one of the things for sure that's going to be on that list. And yeah, we'll talk more about like 2023 and goals and stuff, a different episode. But yeah, lots of cool stuff coming on this channel. We're still going strong, you know, like this is halfway to the silver play button.
I know.
It's so cool.
I can't believe it. So I might as well just tell the story now.
Yeah, go for it.
So 50,000, it was like kind of like it was shocking to me. So I actually was notified initially from Roland. Roland had sent me a WhatsApp message and said, like, congrats, you hit 50,000. And I honestly totally forgot about it. Like, I knew we were approaching it,
Mm-hmm.
but I totally forgot about it. And the funny thing was, when I was notified about the 50,000, I was in the middle of playing Monopoly. I was playing, yes, the board game Monopoly, the new version called Monopoly Vault. And they have this new added feature. It's still same Monopoly, but like in the middle now, there's like this vault where you can win more cash in the during the game rather than just collecting it from the rent
Mm-hmm.
or getting it from when you pass go. And it's very unique because Monopoly means a lot, because way back when me and Arit were in high school, when we were like 16 and 17 years old, we would play Monopoly almost every Friday after school. We would go to Pizza Hut or Starbucks and get a Frappuccino or get a bunch of pizzas.
I can't drink Frappuccinos now.
Yeah, and we would go and then later on go to someone's house and play Monopoly. And when we would play Monopoly, we would say things like, oh, hey, what do you think life is going to be like when we get older, right? What are you going to be? What am I going to be? And Arit would say things like, oh, I'm going to be a doctor. And I would say things like, yeah, I'm supposed to be a nurse. And we'd just be like, I wonder what life is going to be like, and what's it like going to be an adult and stuff like that. And so to get the 50,000 while playing Monopoly was like trippy to me.
Yeah,
it was totally trippy, and I was like,
playing
whoa.
the same game where we had first had that conversation about what are we going to create, right?
There was no entrepreneurship at that point. It was just straight up.
I didn't even know what entrepreneurship was back then.
Like what that even meant.
Yeah, or what that meant, to be honest. It's like such a common word now in schools. I bet like everyone wants to be an entrepreneur.
I know. We had with Aris's nephew here, and then he's like, he saw this piece of paper, and he's like, whoa, what is that number? Like, how do you say it? He doesn't know how to say it yet. And so I'm like, oh, it's 50,000. And then he's like, did you get the play button? And I'm like, no, not yet. We're halfway there. And then he's like, oh, so are you going to get one like Mr. Beast? And then he's talking about Mr. Beast. And I'm like, yeah, Mr. Beast is like way ahead. And that's his favorite YouTuber. But he like knows, he knows. Like he's like 7 or something like that.
He's 7 and he already knows like how YouTube works and everything, and the major YouTubers.
Yeah. But yeah, so I don't
That's
know.
how we found
Yeah,
it.
that's the Monopoly. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Roland, thank you, Roland, for being the first person to congratulate us and tell us that we
Literally.
hit 50,000.
Yeah.
I like refreshed the app on my phone, and it refreshed. It was like 49, and then I see 5002, and like I was like, I got like a heartbeat. I was like, whoa, what the hell?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
It's trippy to see that number. Yeah, super cool.
I know, it's crazy.
Phil says he's at 14,000. Very cool. Yeah. I was like, I feel like
You're
you were just at 12,000.
You're flying through, man. You're flying high.
Hi, JoJo.
Corey says he's a singer, like you.
Very cool. Awesome.
JoJo's in the house. Hey, JoJo. Thanks for joining us. And Phil says, we are all on the way to silver play button. Yes, I know. We can all get it. Let's all get it.
Let's go. Let's go.
The crazy one will be like the gold button, because not everyone gets to 1 million. I believe we can all get to 100,000, but getting from 100,000 to 1 million is like another level.
Well, we can all get to 100,000, but still many people don't, right?
Yeah.
Same thing with that gold. Same thing at every single tier. It's just like, there'll be people who reach it and there'll be people who don't. So it just depends on commitment and consistency and a bunch of other things that we're going to share with you.
Do you think that we'll get to 1 million subscribers?
I don't know, honestly. Anything can happen. YouTube itself might evolve into a different platform.
I know.
By that time too. So you never know.
Mm-hmm. My sister's in the house. Justine Tolentino saying congrats.
Fire emojis.
Yes, you have been in a bunch of the videos here, a bunch of the vlogs.
Hello, Cheeks. Product Patrol's here too.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy how we found out. Thank you so much, Cheeks of Product Patrol. And Braden's in the house. Hey, Braden.
Hello, Braden.
And he said congratulations to Timothy on his win.
Nice.
And JoJo saying 50,000 subscribers. Congratulations, well deserved. Yeah, we have 10 like lessons, tips, things that we want to share with you guys.
Things that we strongly believe have gotten us to 50,000, and we want to share those with you.
Roland,
I was in my YouTube studio looking at things and thought to myself, I wonder how close Essetino is to 50K today. Boom. Yeah.
So you saw it first.
You had that thought first and you went to go check.
I'm actually so grateful that you told me at the moment you told me, because we were like debating whether we should play Monopoly. I was like, oh, should I bring out the board game? And it's like I was like, oh, should I just watch something on Netflix? And then I was like, oh no, let's play the board game. And then it created that moment.
Yeah, the combination of Monopoly and seeing that number was really cool.
Yeah, it was very surreal. I was like in shock for a while. People are saying hello to Justine.
All right, let's share some of those lessons learned.
Yeah. So here are some lessons learned that we want to share with you. There's 10. I came up with the first 5, and then Aris came up with the second 5.
Yeah.
Okay. So just give some fast facts about our channel. We are a how-to tutorial channel based in Vancouver, Canada. We mainly do how-to tutorials. There are vlogs, unboxings. That's pretty much the kind of videos that we put on our channel.
Mm-hmm.
And our channel makes over 5 figures a month. I'll say in the beginning, when we used to say 5 figures a month, it was like more than $10,000, but now it's more than $15,000. And some months it's, I would say, over 20,000. So it can be a money generator. So here are my first 5, and Arit will share the next 5.
Yep.
10 total. How we got here, how we got the channel here. And, I will say that at certain points when I think our channel was like at 15,000 subscribers, and we were already doing $1,000 a month in Google ad revenue. It wasn't until we passed 30,000 subscribers where we started getting that a higher amount, and our main focus switched during the pandemic. After our high, so we at one point during the pandemic, our Google ad revenue was at 5,000 a month. And I knew that that was going to be short-lived. I knew that that was like a once-in-a-lifetime thing where everybody's online and it goes high. And then since then, a lot of people have flooded the market. And so Google ad revenue went down from that. And so we took our focus from increasing our Google ad revenue and focusing on growing that to selling higher ticket items through courses and services that we offer.
Yeah.
So that's how we're, a lot of the reason why we're able to get those higher numbers is because we're selling like things that are higher ticket. And you don't need to sell that many of them in order to get over the threshold here. So, okay, number one thing that I would like to say about being on YouTube since 2015 is consistency is seriously the key. You've heard us say this over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
And I will continue to say it because it is very difficult for people to grasp and to do. And consistency with anything, it's not just with YouTube, whatever it is you want to achieve or do, consistency is the key. And you know, a lot of people, I saw something on a YouTube group where someone had a YouTube channel for like 7 years and she had like 384 subscribers. And she put in the chat, in the group to everybody, you know, am I missing something here? I've been at it for 7 years and I only have 384 subscribers. And then people were chiming in and, you know, giving their advice and stuff. And the first thing that I saw was the lack of consistency in her videos. She was a travel vlogger, like a travel lifestyle vlogger.
Yeah.
And I saw, you know, one year she uploaded 3 times and another year she uploaded, like it was very inconsistent.
Yeah.
And you can only play the inconsistency game if your videos are so good. Like a crazy quality documentary style, you're a storyteller, entertaining. I would say you can get away with uploading on a not consistent basis. But if you're that style of vlogger, you do need to be uploading consistently.
Even some of the channels that take a while to upload, like once every 2 months or whatever it is, right? They still have that schedule. Like they take a long time to produce that one video, but it's still every 2 months, you know? So it's consistency in that sense too. So
it's not impossible.
It's like, I just want to make that distinction between frequency of videos and consistency. We're talking about being consistent with your videos. Yes, you do, like, it's best if you can release more frequently, but if that's not sustainable, then you need to just stick with what you can release consistently, if that makes sense.
And I will say it's not impossible to be inconsistent and have success on YouTube. There are channels that definitely do that. But like I said, you need to be high on the quality chart. Like you need to have like really good videos, like blowout videos, like crazy ones, not just a regular vlog. That's not gonna get you very far. So consistency seriously is the key. It's the reason why it's number one, along with other things, because I have seen people that like they upload every day, but then they still don't get anything. There are other factors that you need to put in as well.
Yeah.
Number 2, keep it simple with your setup until you can consistently upload and keep to your schedule. So a lot of people start off with a crazy setup. They buy all the gear, all the lights, they want a crazy studio, and then they get bombarded. They might not know how to use the equipment, they might not know how to use the gear, take too long to set up, files are too big, all that kind of stuff that has the ability to stop you. Keep it simple and grow from there. So for us, and we keep saying this, this webcam is from 2016. It is 2022, about to be 2023, and we probably will not replace it until it dies.
Yeah, honestly.
I want to keep it going. I want to just prove that this is a webcam from 2016, and I got it from eBay, and I think it was like not even fully the full version of Logitech because it had like Chinese writing when I bought it. So I might have bought the Chinese version or something. But it's from 2016. This microphone, it does $40 on Amazon. Just a simple one.
Super simple plug-in, USB plug-in mic.
Right? Things that can get started quickly, things that are small that can travel. Keep it. And then we have upgraded. You have noticed that our videos are getting a better quality now because I've realized that I don't like all the crazy setup. It takes too much energy to set up a nice shot. And so we've outsourced that to a videographer now. We're at the point where we can outsource that, and we're going to be filming again on Sunday with him. And it's so nice to just walk in. He has it all set up. He sets up the room, and we just bring our notebook and he just record, and then, okay, started. Okay, we're done. Boom. In 3 hours, we have 9 videos, and I want to do more this time.
Oh yeah.
So keep it simple until you can master that, and then go ahead and level up and get as crazy as you want. But don't start off all crazy and then you can't produce content. You know what I mean? Go the other way around. Braden says, Jewel and Arit are small and like to travel. Yeah.
Yes, we like portability for sure.
Okay, number 3 tip from me is figure out what you want your channel to do for you. And that will dictate, in my opinion, that should dictate how you are going to set up and run your channel. Because if you want to be a Mr. Beast, it is going to be different than if you just want your channel to get you new clients.
Strategy-wise.
Or if you want your channel to sell merch.
Yeah.
Or something else. Like there's different strategies. I know it all seems like, oh, let's just go and become celebrity viral. No, it's not the case. I mean, we're not celebrity viral, but our focus is getting high quality clients and making sales and having, I was from the very beginning, I was like, I want this channel to be my job and I want this channel to make money. And so you have to implement that. It's not just going to do it on its own just because you got a bunch of views and subscribers. You have to, this leads into my 4th point, learn the business of YouTube. There's YouTube, and then there's the business of YouTube. And I find most people are gravitated more towards, let me just learn the YouTube, but not understanding like the business aspect of, if you're wondering, why am I not making money on my channel? And it's like, well, are you selling anything? Do you have a product or service? Are you telling people to donate? Are you, giving enough value in exchange that people feel the need to give you money? That's the business of YouTube. And it is integral if you want to make money on your channel. So that's number 4. And we always like to try and teach you the business of YouTube because we learned business first and then we got on YouTube.
Yeah, it's so important, the business of YouTube. I mean, it's just like it's like with any other, it's not just YouTube, it's any other business. You have a creative aspect of it, creating the content, and then you have the sale, making the sale. And it doesn't have to be selling a product or service. It's just that exchange of money for value is in so many different ways. And so if that is your goal, if making money from your channel is your goal, you have to set it up like that from the start. It's not to say that it's too late if you haven't. You can always implement those things, but you have to know where you want it. Like you have to have that goal of what you want your channel to do for you in the forefront, because that dictates what you do on your channel. That dictates the strategy of the channel.
Mm-hmm. And, you know, the business of YouTube, when YouTube announced that they're going to be monetizing shorts, what light bulb in my head?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm doing shorts now.
Essetino's doing shorts.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Because I was not going to do shorts if it wasn't monetized, just because it wasn't going to be worth my time. Now it's worth my time because, you know, I'm very curious to see like what they're going to pay out. And I'm not creating any new content per se.
Mhm.
I'm repurposing all the content. Last one for me before we pass it on to Aris is be authentically yourself. Unless you are some actress or actor and that's like you want to do different roles and stuff like that, be yourself, be authentic, be who you are. What you see, how I talk is how I will talk to you in real life and how I will act. I do this, I do all the hand things.
It's true. I can confirm. I can confirm this is
I'm
true.
pretty much the same in real life, and I've been commented on that. You know, people who see the videos first and then they meet me in real life, they're like, "Oh, you're just like your videos. You look and just act like your videos." And it's like, thank you. I think that's a compliment because a lot of people try and trick you and be someone else and stuff like that.
Put on this fake persona and charisma, and that's not who you are.
We've said this before. If you think you need to be like something or someone to get the likes, subscribers, views, and stuff, but you are not actually like that and you don't like being like that, eventually that's going to kill your soul. And then you're going to get like depressed and not want to do your channel anymore. So that's why we say just be real, be yourself, and the people that like it are going to watch you.
Yep. Being yourself is enough, guys.
Those are my 5 tips on how we got
amazing.
to 50,000 subscribers and our channel making good income.
Guys, hit the like button if this has been helpful, if you're enjoying the tips. I'm going to keep going here.
Hey, Tracy. Sorry.
Tracy, hello. Tracy's in the house. Hello,
and saying absolutely amazing.
Awesome. So one from me is don't be so hard on yourself if you miss a video. So I think this is huge because sometimes we like our YouTube channel is this like big weight, emotional weight sometimes, and we place a lot of emphasis on it, and rightfully so because we want it to grow. We enjoy it. You should be enjoying it if you're releasing videos on the channel, and if you get too hard on yourself, if you get disappointed that you didn't do something that you were supposed to do for the channel, it's okay, and know that it's okay, and just move on. Just get back up and move on. Okay, what's the next plan for releasing the next video? I've seen it so many times where people let go because they didn't release a video, and then they get down on themselves. And then the same thing happens next week because they were down on themselves. And then it just ends up being the stack of weeks go by without any content being released on the channel. So it's okay. Don't be so hard on yourself and just get back up and try to remove that emotional weight or that emotional attachment, because that could prevent you from, number one, being consistent on the channel. The next one from me is, and this goes out especially to those of you who are really into planning and being meticulous, and you have perfectionistic tendencies and that sort of thing. Because these are tips coming from me and what has helped me continue on with the channel, is to not watch other people's videos when for the purpose of creating your own videos. So like for me, what has kept me going is not going down this tunnel or this hole of watching other people's videos in order to create my own, because I know that would prevent me from it would either prevent or complicate the way that I create the content, because I'd get too in my head about it.
And in fact, if I'm just creating it from scratch from myself without watching other people's videos on that topic that I'm about to create, it's going to be more unique. It's going to come out more authentically. It's going to be a different piece of content out there in the ether on YouTube that is different from other people, because I'm not just regurgitating or, copying someone else's content. So another way of saying that is don't do the same thing. Don't copy other people's, videos or the way that they produce content. Make it your own. And
because you're just going to get lumped in with them, and you're going to be like, oh, this person's trying to be like this person.
Yeah, we don't want to create like clones of all the same, having all the same videos and that sort of thing. It's people are coming to your channel, to your video, because of the way that you explain things and the way that you're different. So own that. And absolutely watch other videos. Like I watch some videos sometimes just to get inspiration on certain topics, or to see like the comments of the people and what they're saying, and how I can answer some of those questions that people are having on that topic in my video. So I'll use it in different ways like that. But, for the purposes of like watching a video to go and create your own and do something similar, stay away from that. Authentic, real, raw content is what works on YouTube.
And there are actual big YouTubers that I have heard them say that they don't watch other people's stuff. They will type in like the keyword or whatever and see what the title is of their video, but they won't actually watch it because, like Aris said, they'll get influenced and they might get in their own head, and they would rather just do it their own style, and then they might watch it afterwards. But for the most part, and these are like big YouTubers that you guys may have seen before, they don't do it either. And it's like it's very similar to in marketing. When you're marketing your course, they don't want you, like one of the things that we learned was don't title your course the same as that other person, because then they're going to compare it, the same title, and they're going to go, okay, which one's cheaper or whatever. You want to go like the complete opposite direction, and try and get them that way.
That really common stock image of all the fish, the blue fish going in one direction, and then there's like a red fish going in the opposite. Be the red fish, right? Do something completely different, because if you're going in that same direction, it's just you're going to get muddled. People, it confuses the viewers to know what to watch, and other people might win, your competitors might win. Competitors, I say, I don't like using that word, but it's just always good to produce your own unique content. Always good. All right. So next thing is, don't feel like you have to jump on absolutely everything you need to do as a YouTube creator and jump on every new feature that comes out, especially if you haven't mastered the basics yet. And basics are consistency, great content. I would say those are like the two main things. And then you can layer, for example, SEO, if that's a strategy you're doing, or other things, right? Content is king. You have to produce great content and do it consistently. But don't feel like, there's so many other things we need to do as creators, like thumbnails and like shorts.
I didn't pin a comment, or
pinning comments.
And I didn't share it on that area.
Share it on other platforms, right? There's so many things that we need to do. And to be honest, we don't do like a lot of those things. Like we don't, we haven't done shorts, right? This is the first time that for the first time we just started shorts.
And 3 weeks ago.
And it's been around for a really long time already, right? And we don't, sit there and share our videos on all of the platforms. I'm not saying these things are bad. I'm just saying don't get too overwhelmed by feeling like you have to do everything, because a lot of people that we talk to when they're starting and growing their channels, they get so overwhelmed by the fact that they're not doing some of these things that it stops them, right? They end up not doing it at all. It's procrastination. It's defeating. It's disappointing. So again, I'm talking about like this emotional aspect of being a content creator, because I think it's so important. Hence all of the burnout stories that happen on YouTube. So yeah, like if you don't have capacity for it, if you don't enjoy doing it, it's okay. You can still be successful without jumping on that next thing.
Like, for example, we have a client and he does like movie compilations, and he asked us, should I do live streams as well? And I said, well, do you have bandwidth for that? And then he's like, well, it takes him a long time to do a video because he's doing movie clip compilations, meaning he has to watch the movie, find the clip of whatever the scene, and then compile them. So it takes a long time. And we're like, no, don't do it right now. You don't have the bandwidth, you know?
Yeah.
If you feel like it one time, sure, try it out, test it out, but it's not necessary.
Yeah. All right, 2 remaining things. So next is, we've said this before as well, but I'll say it again. Pay attention to what works on your channel and double down on it. So pay attention to those videos that, you know, are going viral in your world, whatever that means, right? People are loving it, a ton of views on them, likes, that kind of thing, and do more of that, you know, because that is a clue that there's demand for that topic, and also it for in the way that you explain things. We did that with Etsy, right? When we had that Etsy video, people loved it. We saw there was such a huge need for for resources in terms of being a seller on Etsy and not knowing how like payments work and everything. So right after that happened, we created all these other videos around the same topic. And the same thing with our Adobe Acrobat tutorials, the PDF design. And, you know, we wouldn't have gotten there. We wouldn't have had a video that does really well if we didn't try new things and release new videos on new topics that we haven't done yet. So that's important as well, right? Is having this mix of releasing videos that you know your audience really loves and double down on it. And then the other aspect is just continue to produce new topics, new pieces of content, things that you haven't done before. Just change one thing here, one thing there, or do something completely different, but always experiment with new things as well.
Once we find one type of video that does well, we just go all in on every single aspect of that thing.
Yeah.
Like Camtasia, like Amazon FBA, like Adobe, like Etsy. And I'm sure you guys see the trend on the channel. Like, I'll release a tutorial. It'll get like 20 views or something.
Yeah.
But I know that this is going to rank in the search, and it's going to make Google ad revenue, and it's going to get us clients. So I like know the game so well that it does not faze me that I get like 20 views or something on, actually laugh. I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be so funny because this video has less than 50 views, but it's going to make me thousands, and it's going to get me awesome clients.
Yeah, it's happened so many times over and over again. And for our clients as well. It's not just our channel. Okay, so the last thing here is comments. Let's talk about comments. I remember, like, you know, when I tune into the comments every so often when I see the notifications pop up on my phone. But when I was responding to comments regularly, I really just hearing those comments where viewers are saying, thank you so much. Like, this has been a godsend. I always see that word, a godsend. This has helped me out so much. Like those comments where it's not just a thank you, but it just, you could really feel the gratitude coming out of that comment. That is like, it's a small thing, but it just, looking back on that, it's what encouraged me to just keep going with this channel. Like, it's thinking about that person who said, thank you so much. And just like, it's so encouraging to just keep creating new content because of those viewers that leave those comments. So this tip is all about focusing on the good comments, because we all know there can be other bad comments, the other side, the flip side. We just saw one come in,
yeah,
like just before this live stream.
It was so funny because Marie was writing out the tips, and I was like, I wrote my 5. Do you want to write the next 5? And so she's writing them, and then she's talking about the last tip about, focusing on the positive comments. And no joke, like a hater comment comes in and talks about Arit's eyes.
Yeah, on one of the videos.
If you have like Arit, like when you're laughing, or what is it? One eye goes smaller than the other or something.
I don't think I need to be laughing. I think it's just regular.
Yeah, just one eye is smaller.
Like The Rock.
She has the thing with The Rock, and he commented, and it's like a total hater comment. It was like, what was it? I can't even remember what it was.
I don't remember because I just looked at the first few words and I just laughed.
Oh, yeah. Are you squinting, or did you develop like some sort of disease? I don't want to say what it is, but that's how mean people can be. And I personally, if you look at my 2015 to 2018 videos, I look different, right? Because like I was heavier back then, and I lost a lot of weight. And on those videos, man, I would get comments like crazy about my weight, like just flat out calling me fat and just some crazy names and some crazy stuff. And I initially, I was like, kind of hurt, but it was like, I tried not to let it get to me. But at the end of the day, you realize it doesn't matter, like, how good you are, how much free value. It
comes with the territory.
People are just going to always do hate comments, and we just laugh at that right now. And it's like, it just goes to show, like, honestly, what kind of person they are. So I know hate comments is like a thing that people, that it holds them back.
Yeah. Just know that it's expected. It comes with the territory, but just focus on those good comments, because those are the ones that are going to encourage you to keep going. And if you notice, a lot of these tips, a lot of my tips, I think some of yours too, Jewel, they're all like, it all relates back to doing these tips because it helps you keep going. It helps you with number 1, staying consistent.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like, it all comes down to that. So I'll leave it off with this. Do YouTube the way that you need to do YouTube that will allow you to do it consistently.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's different for everybody.
Yeah.
Totally different. Everybody has that's why we're always like, we don't say that our routine is for you. You have to find your routine. But we do notice like certain things that stop people, like the gear thing, and we've actually had some people where they had the crazy setup, but they're simplifying it because they're realizing that they don't need all that. And they kind of see like our channel, and we're like not crazy with our gear at all. Not that it's bad. It's not bad. It's just when it's stopping you, that's when it's bad.
Yeah, exactly. So those are our 10 tips, guys. All of these things
learned
that have gotten us to that
1,000
honestly
subscribers, and it has given us the life that I have been asking for. Like when I was young, when I was a kid, I had this thing where I was like, I want a fun, exciting, cool, unique life. And I want a job that I love. I have all of that. And I keep saying this. I keep saying, I feels like I'm just getting started, because it does. It just always feels like there's new levels, and there is new levels.
There are. Yeah.
Oh no, keep that on there.
Oh, you want to keep it
for the video. I'm going to chop this up.
Oh, chop.
Yeah.
For the shorts?
Yeah. And a video, like a 10 video.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. You don't need to explain.
All good. Let's keep the banner on.
Okay.
All right. Let's see some of your comments here. Great tips. Nice. Glad you guys are enjoying it. Awesome. Hello, Liette.
Yeah, I put her comment up earlier.
Oh, I didn't see.
Yeah.
If you're still here. Hello. I agree so much. We need to stay in our own lane. Yeah, that's one of the things, the tunnel vision, right?
Mm-hmm.
Not watching other people's content. If it's, if it's disappointing, defeating, like just, it keeps you authentically you, to be able to create from just you rather than watching other people's.
Thanks, Vince. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Vince.
And Timothy said he would punch that guy in the nose.
I know
We
you
get
would,
some
Timothy.
crazy comments. I remember there was
We
this martial artist that got pissed off that we didn't show them how to upload a banner or something, but it wasn't even, the tutorial was how to design a banner.
Yeah.
And they were like, you didn't effing show me how to upload. And they were like losing it in the comments. And I'm like, are you a martial arts teacher? Aren't you supposed to be like calm and zen and stuff?
Yeah. There's just so many different types of people. And it's just like, you know, you don't want them to be part of your community, but here they show up and they're there. Just let them be there, right? Just let them be there and then just focus on these cool people over here.
Yeah.
That's what you need to do.
Thank you, Timothy. Apparently
Thanks,
we
Timothy.
look marvelous. Not all the time for me.
I love it.
Phil says, whenever I get negative comments, I just delete them. And I think that's the best way to deal with it. Yeah, pretty much. We're going to delete that comment and be like, dude, you're like, what kind of person are you? Like, to even say that? Feel bad for you that you took the time to write that.
Some people are so horrible. I just don't understand this world sometimes. Same. That's why I come here weekly. Good peeps here. Yes.
Yeah. And
every single week.
We want to keep this kind of a community energy vibe going because, yeah, it's crazy out there sometimes.
It's much needed. Yeah. Comment with negative vibe equals delete and mute.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yep. You're welcome, Crown Vicky's Creation.
Yeah, you are very, very welcome.
Glad you found that helpful.
Right on, Phil. Exactly. I think, like a lot of other YouTubers do it as well. Timothy says, I rejoice in your successes. Thank you. We rejoice in your success as well. Like,
yeah,
that's so cool that you've done $1,200 in course sales. Like, let me tell you, there are people that create a course, put it up, and they like never get like $1,000 in sales.
Yeah.
So the fact that you even did $1,000 is amazing.
Roland's laughing.
Yeah, I know, right? Crazy.
Awesome. There you go, guys. Yeah. So lots of great takeaways. Some you've heard before, maybe some that you haven't. But yeah, honestly, just keep going. Do YouTube the way that you want to do it. You don't have to do everything, and do it the way that's going to keep you doing it consistently. Right?
Because as soon as you if you leave it, then it's like you've left your...
If you leave it, it's left you.
Goose. Yeah.
It's left you, right? And you can't experience all the cool stuff that happens from putting yourself out there and, having other people connect with you and being able to impact more people with just one video, right?
Like, could you imagine if we left our channel, we wouldn't have met all of you?
Yeah.
We wouldn't have known all of you.
This community would not exist. And we appreciate every single one of you guys for coming here, for showing up, for commenting on our videos. Even for those of you who are watching the replay and can't show up, that's all good. Like the views on the videos, the likes.
Let me do a test. If you are watching the replay and you have made it to this point, comment for the first time ever and say, I'm watching the replay.
Ooh,
or
good
replay.
one.
I just want to know.
That's a good one.
Because we always get a bunch of replays after, and I'm
hi, replayers.
Who's watching the replay? So if you hear this, put it in the comments. I'm watching the replay.
Love it. Awesome. Well, guys, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you so much for spending this hour with us. Again, we'll have a little holiday party next week. So come back.
Prizes.
Yes, and prizes. Win some prizes. Some cool gift cards as usual. You know us.
The spin wheel. And
blasting music.
We're gonna send out a link for those of you who want to join on the stream. You don't have to join for the whole time. You can just quickly pop in.
Yep.
Say hello. We've got some questions, fun questions. They're not like hard test questions or anything like that. Fun, holiday, festive type questions. Just have fun, cool energy. and celebrate the holidays.
Yeah. So actually, if you're watching right now and you want to hop on and be on that, send us a message. So,
Or say it right now.
Yeah, or put it in the comments. That's probably easiest. Put it in the comments, or feel free to message us, DM us on Instagram or on Facebook. And so we know to send you the join link next week.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who are watching the replay as well, if you want to join us, you are invited.
Yeah. Timothy says 50,000, so cool, and thank you for sharing your time and expertise with all of us. So inspirational. Yes, the Wheel of Names. I love the Wheel of Names.
Yes.
And Timothy wants to be on. Awesome.
Done.
Yeah.
Done.
That'll be fun for sure.
Awesome.
Cool. All right.
All right,
Okay.
everyone. Have a great evening, rest of the day or morning, wherever you're watching from. Thank you so much. Braden, yes, okay. We'll be sending you
the link.
the join link as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you again next week for our holiday party. Thursday, 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. Eastern.
December 22nd.
There you go. See you then, guys. Bye.
Bye.